from the surface, it is appearing that it has been normalized, but as you talk to the locals, they are also saying that the local Muslims, the rioters, they are threatening them that let your father go. Father means here the BSF and the central forces. Then we will slaughter you.
Pre-poll violence, panchayat poll violence, post-poll violence, Lok Sabha poll violence, RJ Kar, Sandesh Khali, teacher recruitment scam. There are, and now this Murshidabad, long list. How do you see this deteriorating situation of Bengal?
Bengal, in the state of Bengal, it is total the lawlessness. Only the hooligans, they have the control over the administration, and they are doing their manmarzi, whatever they want. Whatever they want, they are doing. No one is there to stop them. So this is the situation of West Bengal. It's very pathetic, and in some places, it may be the Murshidabad and some other bordering district, it is quite similar as the Kashmir.
So how do you see this deliberate attack on Hindus in different parts of the country?
Some people are trying to create a situation which is quite similar to the 1946, just prior to the independence. They are trying to create a situation so that another division of this country can be, materialized.
Whether it is CA or BUK, Bengal always becomes the epicenter of violence.
The Molanas, the Maulvis, and the Muazzims, they are governing the government. The Ulema-e-Hind, they are the dictator. And Mamata Banerjee is just a puppet.
Namaskar. We are joined by Bengal BJP President and BJP MP Sukanta Mazumdar ji. Sukanta ji, namaskar. Welcome to Organiser. You were on ground yesterday and you met the victims also. What is the current situation on the ground?
Such current situation is till now it is tense and it is not normalized. Though from the surface it is appearing that it has been normalized, but as you talk to the locals, they are also saying that the local Muslims, the rioters, they are threatening them that let your father go. Father means here the BSF and the central forces. Then we will slaughter you. So that kind of hate speech and threats are coming from the other side.
At one side, writers are threatening the locals. On the other side, police forced the villagers to flee from the refugee camp in Malda. How do you see this forceful threatening by the police to leave the refugee camp?
See, they have been forced, the refugees, to leave the refugee camp. And they were, they were present there when I have visited the Murshidabad riot-infested area, the Zafrabad as well as the Andulian and the other, the Panchayat, Gram Panchayat. And the situation is that they have been compelled to leave the refugee camp to say to reach their home and to stay there. But at the condition of those houses, it is not ready to, no one can stay there.
There is nothing left.
Nothing left. That has been burned. Those houses have been burned, and they are, attacked by the petrol bomb, even the other kind of bombs, and they handmade bombs. In Bengal, we call it peto. And, the houses were set fire. So this is the condition. And, not a single utensils or a single furniture was present there. So how can a man or woman or whatever you say, they can stay in that kind of houses? It is not possible for any human being. Only the dogs and cats are dwelling there. So that was the situation.
So the thing was that the this whole violence happened in the name of Waqf, but the target were Hindus. The temples were vandalized, their things looted, their business ruined. So how do you see this? Because Hindus has nothing to do with Waqf. Then what? Why this violence against Hindus?
See, it is not a single incident, but means you cannot single out this incident from the others. This kind of incidents are happening for several years in different parts of West Bengal. Few years ago in Dhonekali, this kind of riots happen. Then Howrah, this kind of riots happen. Wakaf is the alibi, and all the bordering district in the state of West Bengal and the other district also, where and in maybe in a assembly the Muslim percentage is little bit higher in a considerable amount, then this kind of attacks, have been faced by the Hindus there. It is a regular incident, and it is a kind of planning is going on for several years, and Hindus are flying from the from the district of Murshidabad. If you very carefully analyze the demography of the Murshidabad district since 1947, especially 1980 to now, till now, you would be able to understand that how the Hindus they have fled from the Murshidabad to the other parts of the state. Some people also fled from Murshidabad to the other parts of the country also.
So it's been 10 days. Mamata Banerjee has not visited the victims, and you have visited today. You got arrested by the Bengal police. What was the reason behind the arrest?
Today we have taken one initiative that we will go to the people and ask for some donation uh, for those people those are homeless, the homeless people of the Murshidabad. Even the police is not allowing us to do so. I have been arrested along with several leadership and the other workers, especially the Mahila Morcha workers of BJP. They have been arrested for this guilty. Even you cannot beg something
Yes.
for the victims of the Murshidabad riot. That is the mindset of the Mamata Banerjee. Even Mamata Banerjee, I feel that Banerjee she is also wanting that those Hindus should flee from that Murshidabad.
You are blaming that Mamta wants the Hindus flee from Murshidabad. Mamta, there are allegations that sees into appeasement politics. You know what I'm talking about. How do you see this appeasement politics? Is it going to ruin the Bengal?
Already it has ruined some some percentage, and same kind of appeasement politics were also prevalent during the left regime, but it was not on the surface, but at the beneath this kind of appeasement politics was there. And after the rule of this kind of government, those are not so nationalist in view. So it is, it's a anti-Hindu condition, and Hindus are also, for several years they have been demoralized due to this kind of attacks and all these things. So the Hindus are also demoralized, and they also feel that this is our fate. Now Hindus are getting together. That means they are accumulating, they are consolidating. That is good for the state of West Bengal, but it should take much more quickly. Otherwise, even the BJP would not be able to save the fate of the West Bengal.
Sir, pre-poll violence, panchayat poll violence, post-poll violence, Lok Sabha poll violence, RJ Kar, Sandesh Khali, teacher recruitment scam. There are, and now this Murshidabad, long list. How do you see this deteriorating situation of Bengal?
Bengal, in the state of Bengal, it is total the lawlessness. Only the hooligans they have the control over the administration, and they are doing their manmarzi, whatever they want, they are doing. No one is there to stop them. So this is the situation of West Bengal. It's very pathetic, and in some places, it may be the Murshidabad and some other bordering district. It is quite similar as the Kashmir. I think it is I think little bit graver, gravier than the Kashmir.
So you talked about Kashmir. In Murshidabad also, the Muslims, the Islamists, or the writers, they have attacked Hindus. In Kashmir also, 27 Hindus, tourists were killed, targeting because they were Hindus. So how do you see this deliberate attack on Hindus in different parts of the country?
It's a kind of I feel that some people are trying to create a situation which is quite similar to the 1946, just prior to the independence. They are trying to create a situation so that another division of this country can be materialized. That is their target. But I feel that if our government presently in the center, and if the people of this country will think about it concretely, then this country will remain for the Hindus, because it's predominantly when the country was divided, it was decided that the Hindu will remain this side and the other Muslims will go. But it is the failure of our forefathers. They could not exchange the demography between the two newly formed countries. Even in case of Murshidabad also, Murshidabad was a Muslim dominated district at that time also, but it was in Pakistan. But we have exchanged to Hindu dominated uh, district with the Murshidabad and Malda. That means the exchange occurred between the East Pakistan and the India. But from that two districts, those are Hindu dominated in the inside the East Pakistan. The Hindus came to India, but Muslims present there in the Murshidabad, Malda, they did not go to the Pakistan. That's why the problem is remaining. But in case of Punjab, the total exchange of population happened. So that's why there is no such demographic problem.
I was on ground zero for 2 days, and I tried to talk to maximum people. There was a common sentiment that they want BSF camp there. How do you see this demand? Is it possible to set up a BSF camp there? Because your government is in the center and it will be looked after by the central government. How do you see this demand? And is it going to be fulfilled in near future?
See, this is without discussing to our honorable home minister. I can't say anything about that. But as per the rules concern, if you want to establish a new BSF camp, so consultation with the state government is another part. So obviously, the local administration, that is the Mamata Banerjee's administration, whether they will give the permission or not, that is another thing, and that is another constraint. That will be another constraint. So we'll discuss the matter with the Honorable Home Minister of this country, and we will decide the future course of action.
Just after the 2021 polls violence, post-poll violence, uh, there have been many incidents, and many a times people of Bengal has demanded for president rule to impose president rule in the state. How do you see this demand?
Nishantji, there is a demand from the people, but you know the what is the BJP?
This is the consistent demand.
Yeah, this is a consistent demand from the people, especially those face the atrocities. But being a minister of the country, I can't say anything in front of camera. But the BJP's line in case of 356 is very strict, because BJP believe that a democratically elected government should not be toppled down. This is the BJP's common base of understanding and common thing. But I feel that if the people lives is the most important thing in this country and should be. So if the Bengal people thinks it is necessary, then obviously central government has to take any decision in near future.
Sir, whether it is CA or BUC, Bengal always becomes the epicenter of violence. Why?
As because the appeasement politics is very prevalent in this state, and Mamata Banerjee is working as a that just a puppet in the hands of the Islamist what should I say, Islamist uh, ideologues in the state, and the Molanas, the Maulvis, and the Muazzims, they are governing the government. The ulema they are the dictator. And Mamata Banerjee is just a puppet. Whatever these people are saying, Mamata Banerjee is implementing that.
वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन, आपकी गृह मंत्री जी से मुर्शिदाबाद वायलेंस को लेकर के कोई बात हुई है क्या?
मुर्शिदाबाद की वायलेंस जब तक प्रमुख और प्रखरता से थी, उस समय हर दिन गृहमंत्री जी का शाम के समय फोन आता था, क्या स्थिति है, वे से पहुंची, कहाँ नहीं पहुंची, और उनके ऑफिस के द्वारा सारा विषय को हर रोज वो बैठक भी लेते थे। मेरे पास जानकारी है, वो वर्चुअल बैठक लेके बीएसएफ के साथ बात करना, सारी चीज़ माननीय गृहमंत्री जी का इसमें रहा, और उनको मैं बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा। उनके इनिशिएटिव के बिना मुझे लगता है कि अगर वो बीएसएफ को नहीं उतारते, तो कम से कम 15-20 हिंदू कम से कम उनकी जान चली जाती।
Sir, and the situation of Hindus in Bengal is worsening day by day. नेक्स्ट ईयर चुनाव भी है। बीजेपी हिंदुओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए क्या कुछ स्टेप्स उठा रही है ताकि उनको एक सेफ माहौल प्रोवाइड किया जा सके और उनको विश्वास दिलाया जा सके कि उनका फ्यूचर सिक्योर है?
देखिए, बीइंग ए डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी, वी डोंट हैव एनी अदर ऑप्शन अदर देन द डेमोक्रेटिक वे। तो हम रास्ते में उतर रहे हैं। आज भी हमने हुगली में 35-38 डिग्री होगा टेम्परेचर, उसमें हमने आंदोलन किया, डीएम ऑफिस का घेराव किया, बैरिकेड तोड़े। हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में बीजेपी उतर रही है कि हिंदुओं की सेफ्टी बहुत ज़रूरी है। और हिंदुओं की सेफ्टी सिर्फ हिंदुओं के लिए नहीं, अदर्स के लिए भी ज़रूरी है। मुस्लिम समाज में जो पढ़े लिखे तबके हैं, जो ऐसे 1400 साल पहले रूढ़िवादी चिंताधारा में पूरा बिलीव नहीं करते, उनके लिए भी हिंदुओं के ठीक रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है। इसलिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी जनता को जागृत जागृत कर रही है। आगे आने वाले समय में जनता जनार्दन सब तय करती है डेमोक्रेसी में। इसलिए जनता जनार्दन की तरफ हमें आस लगाकर बैठे रहना है और जनता के बात को लेकर सड़क पर उतरना है। और उसके लिए हमें गोली खानी पड़े, लाठी खानी पड़े, आज गिरफ्तार होना पड़ा, जो भी ज़रूरत है हम करेंगे और उससे नहीं डरेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी करेगी।
सर, एक आरोप है कि भद्र लोग जो है सामान्य हिंदुओं के लिए आवाज नहीं उठाता है, कितना सीरियस है ये एलिगेशन?
देखिए, बंगाल की चरित्र रहा है, क्योंकि बंगाल में आप देखेंगे, बंगाल की हिस्ट्री को ठीक से आप देखेंगे तो बंगाल का एक बड़ा हिस्सा कन्वर्शन हो गया है, मुस्लिम हो गया है। तो इसके कारण बंगाली जो हिंदू अभी बचे हुए हैं वो सबमिसिव रहा, हमेशा कल्चर को लेके रहा। कभी ये जो उग्रता आई इस्लाम के नाम पे, इस उग्रता को बंगाली हिंदू कभी पहचान नहीं पाई। दैट इज द डिफिकल्टी। अभी भी बहुत सारे ऐसे शिक्षित लोग हैं जिनको लगता है कि इट्स सेकुलर काइंड ऑफ थिंग, जिसमें वो खुद समझते हैं कि इस्लाम के खिलाफ कुछ बोलना तो वो सेकुलरिज्म का हानि है, लेकिन हिंदुइज्म के कुछ खिलाफ बोलना वो सेकुलरिज्म की हानि नहीं है। ये जो डबल स्टैंडर्ड है, इससे हिंदू समाज को, हिंदू भद्र लोग को भी बाहर आना पड़ेगा।
थैंक यू सुकांत दास, थैंक यू फॉर टॉकिंग टू ऑर्गेनाइजर।